Hey guys, this video is about a movie I recently watched called Gothic and Lolita Psycho. I don't usually review movies, but I thoroughly enjoyed it, so fuck it, we're doing a movie review I guess. Anyways, enough with the rambling, let's just get started. The movie starts off with our main character Aura farming on top of a building and being given her weapon of choice by Professor X. After that it cuts to a really long shot of someone we don't know eating noodles and smoking a cigarette at the same time. Like an uncomfortably long shot of this. It's only broken up by his friend having to remove some drunk nigga from the premises for apparently doing the most. It's revealed to be some fucked up casino where a bunch of lowlifes gather to take joy in the suffering of other people and gambling with their own lives and the lives of others like a bunch of sickos. We see someone lose some high stakes gambling game, and as a result one of the people he has crucified behind him gets put in a blunt. Meanwhile, in the back, our main character shows up to the scene, and the nigga who is making love to those noodles tries to press her about her appearance and her umbrella. We go right back to the outside where the guy who got his friend's head blown smooth off is making a scene and tweaking out, and the lady who is running the game tells him to dead that shit immediately. He keeps talking crazy, and as a result gets removed from the census, and the niggas all seem to have some type of boner for seeing people getting taken out of commission because they get hype and start jumping up and down and shit like that. In the midst of the chaos, our main character is revealed to have sent the noodle guy to the nether, and everybody starts screaming and crying about it, like what the fuck? It was fine when it was some random lowlife, but now it's a problem when it comes to this nigga? Anyways, our main girl makes her presence known and tells the gambling lady that she came to murk her. She tells the goons to handle her light work, but the main girl starts handing out L's left and right. This causes the lady running the gambling game to get off her ass and try to handle her, but she gets dealt with swiftly. Our main girl extends her kill streak and then evacuates the premises. After this, we see that Professor X is her father, and we get a flashback where she's having a nice family dinner until some cultist looking niggas run in her house and do the whole family the worst way. The next scene shows some random perverted teacher nigga who uses magic or whatever to see panties and drop his own pants. I'm not showing this scene, by the way, I don't like it. Anyways, when the schoolgirls he's harassing chase him off the block, it's revealed that he's the main girl's next target. After this, he starts some stupid monologue about how nobody respects teachers nowadays, and it's like, nigga, you're a threat to the youth. Why should they respect you in the first place? The girl catches her op in the gym, and he pulls out his magical pillow and starts using fly hacks and shit. At first, things are looking bleak for our main girl, but she starts to beat the brakes off of him and toss him around like a rag doll. He uses his last act in this world to make use of his magical panty powers and then gets smoked like a backwood, and nothing of value was lost. After another PTSD flashback, we see some lowlifes beating the brakes off a salaryman on a rooftop. The main girl pulls up on them and tells them all to fuck off. They do their stupid Ginyu Force intro and try to jump the main girl, and they only end up needing a doctor. She tells them to get the fuck off of the block again, and this time they listen because they don't want to catch another L. The salaryman thanks her for saving his life, only to get informed that she's here to delete him, and this revelation is enough to make him run a faux flat and try to hide. He gets on his knees and starts crying and trying to plead his case, but the main girl isn't trying to hear all that and turns him into Sloppy Joe. Some Gyaru girl then makes her presence known, and it's revealed that she's the next stop on the kill list. She pulls out 2 guns and starts mag dumping on the main girl, and after the main girl catches one in the arm, she realizes she's not equipped for this, and she fucks off. After she has a nightmare where her mom activates her devil trigger, she reconvenes with Professor X. The reunion gets interrupted when the girl from earlier runs in her house and starts shooting inside of it like MTV Cribs. Our main girl is forced to play defense until Professor X can give her the new and improved bulletproof umbrella with a gun inside of it. I'm gonna keep it a band, this is my favorite fight scene in the whole movie. I fucking love the choreography, it's so fire. Our main girl ends up getting the brakes beaten off of her for trying to play offense while the Gyaru girl is on the phone with her man, and she just starts hoeing the main girl and treating her disrespectfully in her own household. She even eats the rolls that are out on the table and she says they taste like ass, like that's just unnecessary and rude. Anyways, the Gyaru girl is on bullshit on the phone with her man and doesn't realize the main girl sneaking up behind her, and she gets the drop on her and hands her one final L by snapping her neck. After this fight, it's very clear that the main girl is damaged, so Professor X tries to get her to stop spinning. However, she just tells him that she doesn't even give a fuck about her own life as long as she can make the ops feel her pain. She runs down on her last stop in some occult building with the pentagram in the middle of the floor like an NBA team logo. They start to engage in jihad when he starts rambling about some powers that she doesn't know how to use. He tells her that he's gonna help her awaken them and then reveals that he has Professor X in a guillotine. She has to fight while trying to keep her dad from getting put on the news, but she ends up getting the brakes beaten off of her and Professor X ends up getting decapitated. After this, the main girl tweaks out and activates her devil trigger, and the last stop reveals that he has a hard-on for killing niggas that can activate a devil trigger. Now, to me personally, that sounds like some hate and dick riding shit, but I digress. It also turns out that this nigga is Plastic Man, but it doesn't matter because the main girl tears his arm off and starts giving him the beats. After an extended sequence of the main girl bitching him, she turns him into a human pancake and her devil trigger deactivates. After she builds a tombstone for her last stop, her parents show up in a vision and apologize for her having to live with the devil trigger. After this, it cuts to later on, where she's putting niggas who contribute nothing to society on shirts. Overall, I think the movie was heat. It was goofy as hell and violent, which are two things I really adore out of a movie. The moral of the story is when you do somebody dirty, finish the job because they might spin back on you and do you the worst way.